And good evening, everybody. How are you doing? Hi, Oppies, Chucky, Big Vito, KW. How is everybody? Back on the multiplayer server. So we've got, it's now April, and a whole lot of stuff to do.
Oh boy, he's here.
Me and the fam are doing fantastic there, Mr. Vito.
Poor Billy, come on.
Hello, everyone.
Are you going to treat our
Billy.
only alpaca like that?
Yes, I am.
So,
Because if I don't, who will? Nobody.
Exactly.
there we go.
Coal mine.
You lost a cold mine?
You lost a
mine.
combine?
Harvester, yeah.
How the hell do you lose a harvester?
Was it you
Hard
I was
helper.
talking to this morning, Scurvy, when I had mentioned I'd seen that thing about the
Oh, there he is.
The kid driving to school?
Anybody,
Yeah, maybe-
anything but your car to school day?
Yeah, maybe your daughter drove it to school.
It was some high school somewhere. They did a drive anything but your car to school day. And somebody showed up in like a fire truck. People showed up in self-propelled sprayers, tractors. A dozen some odd people showed up riding horses and everything. It's like, alright, that's pretty cool. Someone drove in with a combine.
Must have been a farming community.
Well, that's all I can think of is, yeah, they had to have been a farming community, because for people to show up with combines and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I didn't see anything on an alpaca. It was just a YouTube short, so it wasn't the whole kit and caboodle type of thing, you know what I mean? See, the USA made it through. Yes, they did. They defeated Iran. 1-0, I think is what somebody just said.
Yeah, or nothing.
Prepare to get bombed. They're gonna be angry.
You're probably not wrong, unfortunately.
Yep. How's it going, Bad Farmer? Chris, how you doing? Michael, welcome in. Same dedicated server as always. Anyone's welcome to join. Lots to do on the farm now that it's into April. We've got to cut the grass, bale it, wrap it. We've got fields to plant. So this should be interesting.
I hope that doesn't mean it's going to be England versus the USA again. Thinking about
Could be.
Because they obviously won their.
Got a problem with
match
us?
today. No, not at all. I love you guys. In small doses.
Small doses.
Nice. Nice, Billy.
That's great.
As
Tell me
can
how you
hear, we
really
have
feel.
Billy,
We made an
Dave,
impact on
Fummins,
somebody.
NBC,
Yes.
Scurvy all in chat with us. Ouch. That
Don't
was
blame
my
him.
neck.
Well, don't do it.
I'm sorry, I can't help but tilt my head every now and then. And just the act of, doing one of these, and suddenly everything snaps about 15 times.
I tell you, the best back readjustment I ever got was slipping from my driveway onto the dirt road.
No, bad.
Feet overhead, but I landed like straight on my spine and went pop, 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 all the way up. And it's like, oh my word, my back has never felt so good since that happened. Oh, that felt glorious.
We're gonna get the field ringed out here quick. See if we can't get this started. Hopefully there will be some people wanting to join me. We'll get this stuff knocked out quick.
I'd join you, but I'm on Wolf Creek at the minute.
Ah. Excuses, excuses.
I'm on Canyon Crossing next minute.
Oh,
Yeah, I was doing a little modding right beforehand, but ran into a bit of a roadblock, so now I gotta do some researching and see if we can't get around said roadblock.
what's a roadblock?
Trying to have multiple triggers in a buying station. It'll let you have one, but the minute you try to add a second spot, it does not like it.
Yeah, that's an issue I've kind of had with some of the factory triggers as well. Like the player trigger, it doesn't like having multiples of them for some reason.
Because the minute I add a second loading trigger for getting product, it freaks out and it runs a basically Lua method error.
Yeah, I don't know if that'll be even possible, to be honest with you. I don't
It
think that's
may
scripted
not,
written.
and like I said, worst case scenario, we just bring it down to one spot, and that's just fine. I have been working a little bit on it. I'm struggling to remember dimming, so how's it going, Super Kitty? I was playing around in Blender trying to refamiliarize myself the other day.
I'm being totally rude. Hi everyone.
But yes, Vito, I was working on it a little bit, trying to remember how to UDIM things, and it was alright, this isn't working. I forgot. Back into YouTube and looking for videos on that, and back and forth, and then my brain went, you need to stop doing this because I can't compute right now. But I have been working on it some. Really, that's the only thing that I need to get done right now is get it UDIMmed so I can get it into Giant's Editor. After that, it's easy. I just struggle with the Blender side of things.
I just struggle in general.
Yes, you do.
See, Yosho was right. We all need the Struggle Bus shirts. Yosho!
Yeah.
Yep.
Yosho, I have the Larson Farms the Struggle Bus shirt.
Ah, there you go.
Yeah, I'll have a struggle bus that has a alpaca as a driver. How about that? That'd be kind of cool. Customized.
We could do an SGA struggle bus with an alpaca driving, Dave yelling at everybody.
NBC
I
and
don't know.
Steve don't yell at anybody. That's
All
part of the
his
problem.
glory. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the channel. How
Well,
are you
actually,
doing this evening? All right.
I do yell
sorry.
at one person.
Dave kind of sitting in the back,
Lately,
shaking
yes.
his head, going, "What did I do?"
But I do it off camera so people don't hear it.
That's what we'll do. It'll be Dave at the back of the bus, shaking his head. What did I do? Because he's the one that put us all together. That's
It is
right, folks.
technically
It's Dave's fault.
I
Good to
put
hear
you
all his glory.
together, I could tear you apart. No. Actually, I don't think I could.
Start doing the old Donald Trump thing. You are the weakest link. Goodbye. You're fired. You can check with Elon. I think he was joking around about making a new app that would use Donald Trump's voice to simulate any name followed by "you're fired." Because he joked about sending that to all the Twitter employees.
There you go.
How's it going, CJ? Yeah, gotta get this field mode, windrowed, baled, wrapped. Bales picked up, and then we gotta get it rolled, with the grass roller. And then we have 2 other fields to plant. One was going to be corn and the other one was going to be soybeans. So we do have the chicken and sheep going now. May try to find some place here on the map to do a cow barn as well for milk.
Nice.
I like milk.
And then add in the dairy and some of those other things around the map. I don't know. We'll see how far things go with the multiplayer side. I was on Wolf Creek on my personal save there the other day, doing a little bit, so. Hi, Kiston. Yes. Alright. Settling into doing some driving. Hi, Kiston. Kitty cat. How's it going, Farmer Marks? I also need to find like a small placeable bridge. I think I'd seen one on the mod hub the other day. Good to hear, Farmer Marks.
There's a few out there.
Yeah. Because I got one of the streams, I want to be able to cross it.
Yeah.
So that
Cross
it will, with the field I'm going to be making up on those properties, I want to be able to cross the stream in one spot to, not necessarily farm on the other side, but get from one side of the field to the other without having to go all the way around the pond.
Yeah, stay away from the other side of the pond. I hear it's a dangerous place.
It's just full of crazy alpacas.
Huh?
Yeah, that could be it. Bunch of crazies.
Hey, no, crazy.
See, they even talk funny when you mention them. Thought I heard Tim Allen for a second there.
Oh no.
Roro.
Alright, I'll be right back.
Yep.
Thanks for the warning. What's today? Tuesday. Are we having a
Ricky Fest?
Wreck Fest tonight? Is it
It's a
Tuesday?
good question.
Yeah, it's
It is
Tuesday.
Tuesday, yeah. Because you streamed this morning, Dave.
Yeah, I did. Did I? Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I
you
did.
did.
That's right, I did.
So it's a good few hours ago. Jeez.
I was hanging out for about an hour and then I went and took a nap.
I'm getting old. I can't remember what happened 15 minutes ago.
I don't know, NBC suddenly got really quiet, so.
I'm
He's
working.
probably working. Is there gonna be a Wreckfest stream tonight?
Sure.
Yeah, sure. Gee, well,
A lot of
sorry if it's an
enthusiasm
inconvenience.
there, folks.
Don't mean to, make you go out of your way or anything.
Well,
Well, he's playing with his trains. Choo choo.
Biting off more than he could chew.
actually, I'm
See
almost
what he
done.
did there.
Only got half of one side left.
Get some hours put on this old McCormick tractor here. It's about the least used tractor on the farm right now.
McCormick.
I got a little bit of everything on this farm right now. There's McCormick, there's Kloss, there's a Fent, there's Kinsey stuff. I don't think I've got more than one implement of any brand right now. It seems. Oh, Kloss, because I got the rake. That's about it. Or not the rake, the windrow. That's the word I'm looking for. Alright, yeah. Getting there, end in sight for the mowing. Roller coaster's just coming right along too. Bleh. Surprised that hadn't happened a while ago. My wife just came over and said apparently she showed me a post that apparently Mr. Beast has become the most followed person on YouTube in the world.
I don't even know who that is. Guess I'm not following.
Oh, he's worth, like $100 million plus, and he's like 27 or something like that.
Hello.
It's probably more.
Sorry.
Does he make the Mr. Beast burger?
Yes.
Yeah.
Does he?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's his restaurant.
That's his
Is it
restaurant.
really?
Mhm.
Oh well, then I like the guy.
We talked about it before.
I don't
He's
remember.
the one that's
Yeah,
basically
yeah.
like every video he does is I'm giving away $1 million for this, or I'm giving away homes, or I'm giving. All he does is do massive giveaways where he just gives shit to people.
Nice.
I remember talking about it because you're like, oh, we have one of those restaurants here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mr.
it's
Beast
a e-restaurant basically where he has another restaurant make the food without having to have a physical location.
Oh, is that what it is?
Mm-hmm.
I thought they had a restaurant.
It's all his ingredients and stuff like that, but he doesn't really have physical locations necessarily. Like you
Maybe
wouldn't go
someone's
down and
basement?
see like McDonald's, you see a McDonald's and that's what it is. Basically restaurants during COVID and stuff when they didn't have a lot of people attending, started doing multiple other things, but the ingredients are the ingredients that Mr. Beast stepped forth, so they buy all of that
So
stuff like that.
I've only ordered it Where would they go on DoorDash to pick up a Mr. Beast burger? To like another
It will give
restaurant?
you a location, but it's like you have to order it online. Like if you were to go inside, there
Yeah.
wouldn't necessarily be. You wouldn't drive by and see just a giant building that is Mr. Beast. So you'd order it online and pick it up, type of thing.
Gotcha. It's weird.
At least I think that's how they had. I read the article a while back on how they kind of did it all, because Mr. Beast was one of them, and I think there were like 4 or 5 at the time. One was somebody, cookies of some kind. There was like a chicken, something with chicken. I don't remember them all exactly at the time, but yeah, he's also the one that he got together with Mark Rober to do the Team Trees. They funded planting 20 million or some odd trees around the world, raising money and stuff like that for it.
Yep, I do live under a rock. I agree, Big Vito. I only left this house 3 times this year.
Terminator.
Hey, how's it going there, Kerminator?
Hey,
Holy
Kermit.
How
crap,
was your
it's a Kermit.
vacation there, bud?
Boy, we've been talking a lot about you.
Oh boy.
Doing some multiplayer here on Silverrun.
Gotta be careful where you walk into. You never know where I'm gonna be.
Good to hear, Kerminator. Good to hear. Look, I got a pressure washer now. I can wash my crap when I put it away.
You gotta wash your crap.
Yep.
I flush mine.
Well, that's good to know.
Thanks for
Hey.
sharing.
All I'm gonna say is, Adam and
That's good.
Jamie, Mythbusters, proved you can polish a turd.
Really? Did they?
Yes.
Yeah,
Oh,
they
that's
got
weird.
an animal dung from a zoo, and one of them ended up. They polished it, literally polished it to the point where it was almost as shiny as a mirror.
I'm proud of
I
me
bet
too,
you-
Terminator. Every morning I wake up.
Bet you've been dropping it in the water before you flush it. Oh boy.
Well, sometimes.
So-
Or the local oak tree, you know, it depends on if I'm in the field or not.
Yeah, you know, he could be out there in the desert
Just
fighting.
don't wipe with shiny
Poison
leaves.
ivy.
Sandpaper.
Yeah.
I'd rather
ivy.
do
Poison ivy, poison oak, poison sumac,
Sandpaper.
any of the poisons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sandpaper, that would suck. That would really
It
suck.
does. It does.
Yeah. You ever hear of reoccurring poison ivy?
No.
Where it comes
bet
back
that
the same
sucks.
place every year? Yeah, I
thought
had
that
it.
was called shingles.
No, it was poison ivy. I got it from pulling up when I was a kid in the woods. I made one of those RC car tracks in our woods,
Yeah.
and I dug up all the poison ivy with my bare hands.
Oh.
Didn't know what it was,
Good
but
job,
I had it.
Dave.
I had it all over my hands, and then the next year I didn't.
All right, there, Mr.
It
Vito.
all came back a little bit less every year. Took about 10 years before it finally got rid of it altogether.
That's
But
a high
man.
dose, then, apparently.
Oh well, when you're pulling out poison ivy with your bare hands, yes, it's not a good thing to do.
Nope.
Anyhow, what's new there, Kerm? Hey, anything new? Any good news? Anything you want to share with the community?
Welcome to Hop In Discord, even though I think it's about the end of the day for you.
Just putting that out there, you know?
Just saying.
Am I terrible or what?
Yes.
No, you're just anxious to get your hand on all the shiny things.
Yes.
Dave.
I have to step away for a couple minutes, so it's the perfect time to jump in if you wanted to. I'll be back.
That sounds like a trap.
We would never try to catch you.
No. I was thinking the other day, I've still not received my Giants plaque through yet. Like everybody else seems to have.
Giants
I haven't.
plaque.
It's been over a year.
Giants partner plaque.
Oh.
And my sticker book album as well. I want that as well.
I didn't know such a thing existed.
No,
Yeah.
neither did I.
Ah,
Ah, okay.
Ah, okay.
makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah, that sticker album's currently only available, I think it's Germany and Austria, I think it is. So if you can read German, you'll be fine.
Oh, that's a busy job, I'm sure. Well, only one guy doing it.
I just want to know if I can purchase more of the stickers somewhere.
Through Giants merch shop, maybe? I don't know.
I don't know. Do you know, Terminator, if there's a place to purchase more of those stickers?
Good sized little field. Wonder how many bales we'll get off it.
More than
Germany,
one.
Austria, and Switzerland.
So the next time you go over there, you want to purchase some for me? I'll wire you the money.
Well,
Because you'll make it there before I will.
yeah, speak to Matt, so he might be able to get a few boxfuls.
There you go,
Oh, I
yeah.
didn't even think about that, too.
Oh, matzah.
He's
I do
your
have
brother
friends
from a,
over there.
He's your brother from a German mother, and you forget all about him.
Exactly.
I missed something. That's usually what happens, right?
Ah, nothing special.
Nothing important? Okay.
Yeah.
I thought he might have, like, had some idea when the first patch is coming.
Oh, he did, but he said we couldn't tell you.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We were sorry to secrecy.
Yeah, we all signed NDAs that we can't tell Dave.
I swear NBC never tells a lie.
NDA, no Dave's allowed.
No Dave's
Right.
allowed. Yes, no Dave's allowed.
Well,
That's not exactly what I think it stands.
no, but it works for now.
Oh, that's good. I got your NDA here. Oh, yeah? Yeah, no Dave's allowed.
Oh, boy.
Once in a while, you know, I'll get one of those. It's just like, hey,
Oh, boy. I'm not signing that one.
I think that would
Putting that
defeat the
out there
purpose.
right now.
You might have to sign it as Davina.
Bina. Hey, there you go. It's a
Technically
workaround.
not a Dave.
Yeah.
We could do workarounds.
Oh, better than reach arounds.
I was about to say something on that. I held back. I was being good. I'm surprised NBC didn't jump on that one.
Man, it's a tough crowd in here.
Terrible.
NBC's being good.
He's saving it all for Wreckfest later.
Yeah, probably. Oh, it's Wreckfest tonight, isn't it?
Normally,
Yeah, it is.
That's what, 7
get
o'clock
wrecked
or 8
with
o'clock?
NBC.
I hope a certain individual shows up tonight.
You want to
Which
wreck
one?
somebody?
Oh, I do. I'm
Michael
gonna
or
ban him.
Neon?
Oh, no. I know who you're talking about.
I think you need to get Casket in there. And if Casket,
Oh,
I think Casket's afraid because he won't show up. But I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. The last time we played, he wasn't there. Ryan will be there tonight.
How's
I
it
already
going,
talked
hey,
to
Barry?
Ryan.
What time is that, NBC?
7 o'clock. And
All
you
right.
got no excuse why you can't be there for the whole thing. Because I know you're off tomorrow, just like me.
Oh, you
I took
dirty.
another vacation day. So
You
don't give me no freaking excuse that at
Oh,
8:30, oh, it's my bedtime. Freaking scurvy can stay up and play with the boys for once in his life.
Oh, Lord. All right.
How you like them apples? And it's not even an atom.
Thank you, Mr. Alpaca. How's it going this afternoon
Barry.
there, Barry?
Hey, Barry. How you doing?
Hey, Barry.
If you guys aren't following Mr. A. Barry J, go over, give him a follow. He's a great friend of the community.
Yep.
He's an unofficial SGA member, whether he likes it or not. We've decided this.
Mm-hmm.
Like KW. I really do like the
So
way
I
this
guess-
map looks.
Look at the roller coaster in the distance. The map looks beautiful.
It just needs to be 16x.
Is it
It
rolling
just
or
needs to be
coasting?
bigger.
Yeah, the track's actually filling in quite a bit.
Yeah.
You're gonna have everybody ride the roller coaster stream.
Yeah. Once it's done. I mean, that's one of the goals. I want to finish that. I want to build at least one boat, if not more. And then see what I can actually manage to do farming-wise on the map. You know, where can I get fields? I want to try and make that field that goes all the way through up here. I think it would be really cool to have a big field that just kind of wraps around all the waterways and stuff up here.
Mm-hmm.
I've been replanting
Kurt.
trees as I harvest. I haven't replanted nearly as many as I've harvested. But planting around the waterways and stuff like that. Last stream I ran around with a pallet of sequoias and I planted them all over the place and stuff like that. I want to see the trees starting to regrow, and a couple of the trees that are right there next to those trailers are ones I've planted. They started growing in, but
Mm-hmm. I think I scared Kerminator away again.
Don't blame them.
they're really not meant to be cut, Barry. You'll get practically nothing for them. They're more of a decorative tree because of the nature of them being a protected species.
Oh, he's still here.
You have to
He's
like
hanging
hand
out.
cut them all and manually do all of it.
How many 2x4s could I get out of one of them sequoias is all I'm saying.
Not a lot.
Not a lot. Have you seen the diameter of that sucker?
Yeah, but there's very little in them.
That's got to be
Alright.
changing XML.
If you look at like if you take like a brux to them, you don't really get much wood chips, so there's not a lot of wood, to be honest, in them.
I know, but we got to change that. I mean,
Oh yeah.
that's like
There's gotta be a
60
way.
times the regular
Now the time
tree
to
out
ask
there.
when
for the
Giant's gonna
crops.
fix the camera on the forklift. Oh,
Oh.
I'm sure it's been reported by many of people for the first patch to get the camera on that Mahindra forklift fixed.
I think that was mentioned during the early access as well, to be honest. So
Also,
Big Daddy found
there's
that.
one thing, Kerm, not to throw more stuff on your plate. I know you're a busy person and all. But there's one thing that I think has either been overlooked or misunderstood since the original release of the game. And we have figured out what it is. But for some reason, Great Demands will only work on factories that have one product that they will purchase. Or not factories,
Single
sub ones.
product only, yeah.
Single product only. Other than that, since the game released, if you have 2 products in a factory, it does not give a great demand. It's a known bug. Well, when the heck are they gonna fix it?
No.
That was in
Forever.
reply about the
Oh.
camera on the forklift.
Oh, that was a reply about that. Yeah, I don't know. It's been that way since the game released. If you
Yeah,
have a
like
single
on
product,
most
you
maps,
can
the
get a great
stone crusher
demand.
will be the only thing that gives a great demand. Here, it's the the container warehouse will do it, the stone crusher, and the fire station,
That's because they all just do wood chips or stone.
or
No
or
extra
wood
product.
in the case of the container warehouse. It only takes the wood. So
Right. Yeah, I'm just surprised because it has been a long-standing thing, and if it's gonna stay that way, I'll make it a feature.
hey,
We'll just make.
I like my bank having great demands on gold bars.
Well, you could make single
Amen.
production single sell-off points like fruit stands, and make it into a feature. You know, that'd be the only place. If it only sold one product, it'd get great demands and it'd be added to the list. But if they're gonna go, I'm not gonna do something like that. If they're gonna go and fix it, and that's the you just don't know. There was one other question I wanted to ask him, but I'll refrain.
Let me and I'll ask him then.
Send it to Billy. He'll ask him.
Wow. Billy's on a
Wow.
roll.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay,
Wow.
Billy. Wait. Let me see.
And for those that have just joined us, I am on the multiplayer dedicated server on Silverrun, so if anybody wants to join in the fun, send me a whisper. I'll get you the password. It has not changed, so anybody who has joined me in the past, it's still there.
There, I sent you the question, Billy.
Is the password 12345?
No.
Really? When is my map going to be released?
When
Oh
is my map gonna be released? I'm waiting for Giants to get so I can answer that question. For everybody out there that wants to know, I can't determine until I have
Oh,
answers.
looks like we've got Tarek coming in. I think I've pronounced his name differently every time I've said it.
I'm pretty sure you have. Yes, I'm very sure you have.
How's it going, Not So Grumpy? How are things over on the other side of the pond?
Cold and wet.
Well, you could just ask Billy that because he lives over there.
But there's multiple climates. They all live in different areas over there and stuff.
It's Britain. It's cold. It's wet. It's rainy.
Yeah.
Thanks, Kerm. I know you will. I'm just hoping that I can, incorporate some
Okay,
new
so
trees.
yeah, Tarek. All right, I will try to keep that in mind there. Rhymes with Derek, but with a T. So Tarek. No rain for him today.
Hey, Lucas. Well, it's been quite. It's, more foggy, sort of dampness where I am at the minute. Today. Horrible. It's right into the old joints.
Now, do you get snow there, Billy, or no?
Very rarely where I am.
Okay. And you're southern or northern?
We're down in the south, yeah.
Yeah, if you want, Tarek, there over where the loader is, there's a whole bunch of trees I've already cut down over here that need to be loaded up. I'll keep going with the grass work, and then there's a couple of fields that need to be planted at some point, but
If you get any not so grumpy, send some pictures over. Last time I seen some snow was in game. Horrible.
Oh, you can take all the snow you want from here, Billy.
Yeah, you don't get that much snow?
Not
Yeah.
where I am, no.
Why not? Does it not get cold enough?
Not really.
Oh, you live in a nice.
Last time we had proper snow was about
It's cold where I am.
5 years ago.
Oh, you're like Texas.
Yeah.
I just love seeing the pictures from over there of BMWs where they put a set of tire chains on the front tires where it's a rear wheel driven vehicle.
Yeah, it was 29 degrees Fahrenheit this morning when I went to the doctor's, and it was not fun.
Do you see alpacas, Mr. Not So Grumpy?
I've got several alpaca farms near me. I've told you this, Billy.
Mhm. Yeah.
And do they have
You
meat
can
at those alpacas?
It's winter time. They,
And are
you
they
can
fun?
come visit and see the snow and the alpacas and
And freeze your gonads off?
yeah. Well, yeah. But
Am I
that kind of
wrong?
comes with the snow. How do you open the trailer? Should be walk up to the back of it and press R.
R.
Is at least the keyboard command anyway.
Pirate key.
R.
Arg. All right, there, Terminator. Take care.
All
Stop
right.
in
Yeah, have a
anytime.
good one, Kerm.
Later.
Have a good night, bud.
Yeah, tomorrow should be an earlier stream for me. Today the day kind of got away. I got home, was hanging out with Dave, then I watched some SpaceX testing, and then was working on the trading station a little bit, and then I looked at the clock and went, "Oh, I was gonna go live at some point today. I should probably do that." So I think I'll go for a couple of hours and leave y'all with NBC and
Oh,
yeah.
Not
NBC.
him. He's mean to me.
Don't feel bad. It's not you.
I was gonna say,
Everybody.
isn't it one of those things of the more you pick on somebody, the more you like them, or something like that?
Something like that.
He must love us all.
Yeah, he must love us all.
What does that look for, woman?
I think all of you are
Oh.
fucking delusional.
That's the NBC we know and love.
Yeah.
Well, we know.
Wouldn't be here otherwise if we weren't delusional.
Speak for yourselves. I'm completely and utterly sane.
Oh, sorry. Was I supposed to hold that in,
Yep.
Billy?
Never got a hold of you and you go, oh, yeah, I wasn't feeling too well, went and laid down. It happens.
Yeah, that's all right.
Yeah, if we're both still around. Well, see, you fed the cats out of your plate, now all the cats want your food. I'm sorry, I don't know what to tell you. That's what the look was, apparently. She was getting molested by the cats for her food.
Ah, those cats, I'll tell you.
Put that there for now. Gotta move this other mower out of the way. I think I'll stick it in there. That's a good spot for it.
All right, server's good.
The new one? Or
Yep, the new one's good. I still can't get the old one to show up. Ryan said they pushed another update today, so I just wanted to check. But I didn't get no update when I went in. But I'm loading into the new one, so we're good.
How's it going, Bugs? There. Good place to put that one. Now we need Isabella.
Got the Wreckfest update.
Yeah, we're good. It's loading just fine. Quit.
Yeah. What's
What's
up,
up, Doc?
Doc? Alright, how many bales we gonna get out of the field this time?
More than one.
All of them.
It's definitely filling a lot faster than the last time I mowed a field, but then again, it hadn't been fertilized at all or any of that stuff, so. Just watching you and your uncle. Of course, cutting down more trees. Yeah! Told you it's addicting. You get cutting those trees down, and before you know it, it consumes you.
Aww.
And what's wrong?
What a dum-dum.
No. Don't be so hard on yourself.
I gotta get some food.
Food is good.
Yep.
Yeah, we walked around the freaking grocery store for an hour today trying to figure out what we were gonna have for dinner.
Wow.
What did I have for lunch?
I don't know. I had mentioned pizza at the time, and you'd said something about it, but I don't know what you actually.
Oh, that's exactly what I had. I had pizza for lunch. Wow. So what should I have for dinner then? I could make
Leftover pizza?
No, that's going to be. I picked up 2 large pizzas Sunday night, so I've got that for lunches this week.
All right, there, eh, Barry J.
All right, Barry.
Yep, we'll catch you.
Good to see you as always.
Indeed. Somebody's live on Discord.
Not me.
Not me.
Ooh.
It's NBC Master Woman.
Wow.
Wow, what are you doing?
He's probably playing with his trains.
That's what I got left. What's that?
What am I looking at?
The train.
Uh-huh.
I should be able to finish that tomorrow. At least the track portion.
Cool.
And then start figuring everything else out from there.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Doesn't look like a 6. Oh, you don't have the script running, do you?
Yeah, I do.
Why doesn't it look like a 16x map?
I don't know.
Doesn't look like it. You sure it's 16?
Oh, see, here,
Yeah.
I heard him saying something about trains, and I could have sworn he was dealing with trains.
I
in
know.
Satisfactory.
Everybody thought I was in Satisfactory.
Sure, I didn't
I
think you
ain't
were.
been in.
So,
I ain't been in
wow.
Satisfactory in 3 days.
Wow.
I'm so proud of you.
So he's
So-
playing with Farm Sim choo-choos.
Yep.
Even
It looks
better.
16x for some reason.
Yeah, that's a bit small.
Yeah.
Even
I don't think
better.
it is, man. Did
So
you-
Well, when I'm running
what's the
across it, it
theme of the
is.
new map there, NBC?
There isn't one.
Well, are you going
There
more
isn't one
Uncharted
yet.
field, or
I don't know. I haven't really got a theme. Just
Heck,
starting
it doesn't
from
even look
scratch.
square. Maybe it's a screen is stretched, but
yeah, he
Well,
is
yeah,
indeed
'cause-
their bad farmer.
Warzone.
Well, I figure if you've got the train going into it, you must have most of your terrain kind of how you want it, at least.
Oh no, I started with the train. The terrain's going to be built around it.
Oh, gotcha.
Okay, all right, I see what you're doing.
I've done this before.
it's actually an easier way to do it for sure.
So. but now you
Evening
got me
there,
wondering.
Michael. How you doing?
It doesn't look like 16. I've been in a 16 all day. Takes a lot more to scroll across it.
Unless
Which
you
is
Well,
have
kind
your
of
I'm also-
sucky
scroll
for you.
speed turned way up.
Yeah, but I can't get that much of the thing in my. I don't know. I know he's using the big monitor, but I couldn't get the whole map in zoomed out that little bit. There's no way. Matter of fact, I wouldn't even be able to.
Size.
What's that?
Looks more like a standard size.
Yeah, it
Right.
really
Like-
does. Maybe a 4x at the most, but I don't think
Hmm.
6. I don't know. I could be wrong.
Go lay down, Houston.
Houston, we have a problem.
Well,
Which would really suck if you find out it's smaller and have to do the trains all over, wouldn't it?
no, not really. That's the editor.
Well, he does have a lot of screen space. I will say that much. Maybe that's just,
Oh my word! Yeah.
that might be
I-
what's doing it.
Yeah, it should be. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Get back up here.
In your
GIMP.
actually, did you change the values in your mod description? Is it or map XML? A map XML file?
Should be map XML.
Yeah, the map
Open.
XML
Oh,
top
there it
line
is.
where it says your values. What do you have there?
Yeah, that's what I'm. Where did it open up? There we go.
That's the problem with having a big screen. Where did it open up?
well,
I
this
can't
is-
find it.
Yeah, with so many of them. 8192 by 8192.
That's
It
16.
should be good. Mm-hmm.
I think it's just the way that it comes through
Probably.
and stuff. Because I know it's bigger than 4X because I used the 4X to build it.
Okay.
When I had
Yeah.
the 4X,
I
actually,
need a bigger monitor to get that much in there. That's for sure.
yeah. So, yeah, because there's the line right there of the 4X.
You're sleepy,
was
Michael?
the
Well,
edge
you gotta stay
before.
up and join them in Wreckfest in a couple of hours.
So all that is the new.
Yeah. He'll never join us in Wreckfest. He doesn't have the kahunas.
You had me doubting myself there for a minute, Dave.
Well, you had me doubting you too.
So are you taking your 4X and just expanding it out, or are you starting more from
No, I
scratch?
leveled it. I
Leveled it?
leveled it and flattened it. Nothing's staying. The remnants of that thing is gone.
Yep.
Well, you have been offered it dozens of times, Michael, and you turned it down every single time. You're just full of crap.
Yeah.
Wow.
And not to mention, it was on. Wasn't it on sale for like $5 or something?
Farmer Mark says there's currently 2 Nobody Cares games on Wreckfest.
Oh,
Yes, there-
wait.
There is.
So
They're
both of them
up
are
now.
working.
Yeah, they're both up.
They're both working. Which one were you gonna do? Nobody cares.
They're both the same. So I'm just going to leave them both up and see if people can find each other.
Not
Wow.
Really? We'll have half the group in one and half the group in the other. Then the one half will go to the other, and then
The other half will go to the other, and then we'll.
Yeah. An hour
Yeah.
later, they'll still be all trying to join each other.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, they're both up and running. So
I don't know, but maybe you should just pick one and sit there. Then we'll all know which one has the player in it
yeah,
to join.
yeah. I'm usually in there before anybody gets there anyway. So
Well, Farmer Marx is already.
I was gonna say,
logging
yeah,
in.
Farmer Marx is already loading in.
no, that's all right. I can reset the server.
Yeah.
I think he was in there last week too.
Yeah, you're gonna get a fair number of bales off of this field.
All right, I'm gonna go eat dinner, and I will be back.
Yep.
Well, awesome. We'll see you when you get back.
You will.
We'll be looking forward to it.
Me too. Scurvy, don't you dare try to fucking
What?
leave.
What do you mean?
Don't you even try to weasel out of this.
I would never think of anything
You
doing anything
won't.
like that.
I promise you, you won't live it down.
Oh, is that a fact?
Yes.
Oh, I think Scurvy's gonna have to close WoW for a little bit.
No.
No, he doesn't have to close WoW. He can do both, but he's going to be there for the whole thing.
Whole thing?
Whole thing.
Wow.
He's gonna be
Wow.
snoring for half of it. He hasn't stayed up that late since
Carter
he was
present.
weaned off his bottle.
Just kidding.
So last week,
What a dicks. What a bunch of dicks. If
Wow. Yeah.
I wanted this, I
Actually,
should've
is
said-
Big Papa Marks out there? Yeah, I'm calling you out.
Thought you were going to dinner.
I am.
Make up your mind.
Scurvy?
What?
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yep,
'cause Big
all the
Papa
way up
Marks
to
went out
the,
and bought it this week.
Container
So,
warehouse.
I'll be back.
All right.
now's your time to escape quick.
Basically, now it's time to see ya. No, I'll be around. So.
Alright. Now we're just down to these little back
No.
and forth rows here and be done with our baling.
He can get rid of those ads just by subscribing to his favorite streamers.
Yeah. And you get one free Prime as well.
I gotta sneeze.
Bless you.
Sorry, you're allergic to us.
You had to do that, Billy. Yeah. Oh.
What did Billy do to you?
No, he said bless you before I had to sneeze, and now I don't have to sneeze anymore, but it still feels like I have to sneeze.
So
Gesundheit?
it's Billy's fault?
Yes.
Okay.
I can see
Bless
Scurvy's
you.
face right now. He's sitting there like,
Yeah, basically that's what I
sneeze,
was
but
doing,
can't sneeze.
and then. Oh.
Oh,
Poor guy. Doesn't even know when he's gonna sneeze.
No.
oh, kitty cat out there.
oh, that's right. We gotta lime this field after we're done too. Forgot I parked that over here because this field needs lime.
Oh, did you watch the latest Call the Corn Star video there, Darius?
Don't know. Maybe.
Where he was talking about how much lime per acre his fields need.
Yeah, he's gonna do it like over the next 3 years.
3
so many-
years, 8,800 pounds per acre.
Yeah, because he's gonna
That is
bring his
nuts.
pH up in a couple of his fields to the
Oh,
point where
yeah.
he's
Yep.
gotta do it 3 years in a row, the same application rate to get them back into.
Basically, do better back in the sink. Holy, that's a lot of lime.
Yeah, it's gonna cost them over the 3 years $150 an acre.
Yep. Yeah.
But the
But if it
increased
pays off,
yield,
it pays off.
the
Right.
increased
Yep.
yield should end up over that 3
Paying off
years
more than that.
paying off like $200 an acre. Yeah, it's kind of cool some of the times when he goes into those deep dives and starts talking about how much he's gonna, spent on this, spent on that, how much he's done with this, that, the other thing. How's it
I
going,
feel
Zippy?
bad for his bin site. His bin site is a complete
Oh,
disaster.
it is an
Oh,
absolute
it makes me want to cry every time I
disaster.
see a crack in that concrete. Absolute disaster. Contractor had no
The concrete underneath his wet bin, that's
is
a
destroyed.
disaster.
One of the big Westfield bins or AGI bins, that's gone. That bin's got to come down and get re-erected.
Yeah, because he's
There's
got a
cracks
crack
in
in
that.
that one. Yeah, crack in the foundation of that one.
Yep.
And then just watching as he or his father are walking around up on the catwalks and everything's like falling apart. As who the hell welded those things together? Because it's unsafe as all hell.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a lawsuit and 3/4 right there.
Yeah. And to the tune of $1 million. It's like, holy crap. I'd be pissed. I'd be more than pissed.
I was messing with you there, Mr. Michael.
Yeah, no worries, Michael. I never expect subs out of anybody. I keep
Italian
turning.
mix, please.
I keep turning the ads off, and they somehow keep getting turned on. It's Twitch. I just know every time I notice them on, I go and I make sure I set them to as few ads as possible. And then occasionally now, if I have to get up and take a break, I have been running the ads just to keep pre-roll ads down for people too. Get your first cancer treatment tomorrow there, Bad Farmer?
Oh, good luck with that, Bad Farmer.
Yeah, good luck.
We'll keep you in the prayers, for sure.
Absolutely.
Indeed.
Hate cancer.
Yeah, I'm hoping now that I've finally got an appointment with a new doctor that he'll start looking into some of these other concerns I have, because my previous doctor was just friggin' stupid. Yeah, I know. It seems like a whole bunch of people have gotten hit with it lately. Bad Farmer, A Berry, Chucky. What the heck? I mean, I have concerns with the cysts I've got on my kidneys, but my current doctor's just like, meh. Sorry, if you're gonna be a doctor, be a fucking doctor. Oh, there's nothing wrong with you. You just need exercise. I can't walk. There's something wrong with me. Not gonna just take your word for it, because I'm sorry, I can't fucking walk. Yeah, no worries, Michael. Like I said, there's a lot of us too, so it's a lot to try and keep track of. Alright, field is bailed. Put the baler away, grab the wrapper. Wrap on, wrap off. The wrapper.
Rapper.
Yeah, the trailer's bugged out. Is it not unloading? Seems to have been doing that lately. I'm not seeing a trailer here. You have to buy a new one. Where'd the other trailer go? That was a question. Oh, it got left on the side of the road again. That happens way too much.
Tough to find good employees these days.
No, for whatever reason, it loves to, basically what ends up happening is it, even though it's strapped, it unstraps itself, and then somebody goes around the corner, and off it goes. Let me make sure he's got permissions. I think it's something to do with the dedicated. People don't see it fly off, and they think it's still there, but it's not.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, on my screen, I can actually see it on the map. Right over here, with the shipping container. You'll have to go into the store and buy another one, and I'm going to try and get that one over to the sell point with the loader here.
So what time is Wreckfest that I have to avoid tonight?
7 p.m.
7 p.m. Eastern.
Okay. Got an hour.
That you have to avoid.
I hope NBC's listening somehow. I have to go hide. Hide under the
You might
bed.
have to hide forever.
I probably would have to hide forever.
They start calling you Ninja Hayam or something like that. He's hiding.
Yes.
If you want, you can start rapping. It's up to you.
A little Eminem would be good. Oh, not that kind of rapping. Oh, I'm sorry.
My wife's gonna yell at me because I haven't actually eaten supper
38
yet.
days before you change his name.
Now the fun part. Lifting a full shipping container and dragging it back to the sell point. There we go. Alright. Alright. Down the road we go. Bless you.
Yeah. Get soon, tights.
My wife sneezed before Scurvy did, unless he muted himself.
No, I can't. I'm on my Shure mic. It's harder for me to mute that than lifting up the headset arm. Or the arm of the mic on the headset.
The fun part of the journey with this container is yet to actually start. It's getting over that stupid bridge. How's it going, Cope?
Hello, Cope.
Hey, Cope.
Hi.
The car go by. If you lift it too high when it's a full container, it tends to get a little squirrely on the back of the Volvo. At least with the clamp, it works better with the forks.
World of Warcraft, really? Who the heck plays that?
I do.
And so doesn't
Oh.
Cope, apparently.
It's older than I am.
He's 64 on his Demon Hunter now.
He's old.
Good.
That's older than you are, Billy.
Yeah, I think the game's older than I am.
That could be.
No, it's not. Good grief.
Well, I was
Been out
playing
for a
it in
few
'04
millennia.
before my son was born, so...
It's been out for a few millennia.
Few millennia.
Alright, so far the journey's been uneventful. Now, as long as I can get across these tracks without the friggin' train coming.
Choo choo.
Warcraft online game.
Well, I'm across, at least.
Dang, 2004, not quite.
I did say I was playing it in '04.
Yeah.
It sells the container too, yes. And then you have to buy a new container. But you're paid extra for the product. So it makes up for the cost of the container.
Oh, back hurts.
I know your pain. Trust me.
Yeah.
Any back pain, I know it.
Yeah.
Mr. Cope.
They're tripling my gabapentin dosage
Are they?
to see if it has more effect on the...
Fact. Yeah. Yeah.
You're very welcome.
I am 30% to level 70.
Nice.
But I think after this, we're going to take a break and play Wreckfest tonight.
Do you have Wreckfest?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Oh,
played
you
with you
gonna
guys a
play?
few times. Yeah, I'm going to play tonight.
I missed all the ones you played with us then. I don't recall.
I was there with a few races with you, Dave.
Oh, I didn't know. You must have sucked. 'Cause I never.
Yes, I
No,
did.
I'm only kidding.
I did.
It's okay. Most of us do anyway.
Grabbing the white marshmallows. Oh, we also need to get another application of fertilizer on the cotton fields too. Like I said, busy month, lot to do. Between Ryan and that other dude, none of us stand a chance. How's it going, Tim?
Do I have time? 50. Got an hour.
Well, Ryan can be beat. The other dude, you know somebody.
The snow on Silverrun wants to make you scream. I like it. I had 3 layers worth of snow. It snowed so much.
There we go.
My forklifts were getting stuck. It was kind of fun. Scurvy is Horde. I don't know
No.
what realm he's on.
Alliance.
Your Alliance?
Alliance. I'm Alliance. I'm not
I
Horde.
thought you were Horde.
Oh God, no! I'm not dirty to play Horde, so I'm clean. I play the Alliance. I'm on Thunderhorn.
Thunderhorn. See, now you're making me want to reactivate my account to see which realm I was on.
Don't do it. Don't get a divorce from the wife just for me.
No. Cope's on Dalaran.
I'm on Brandywine. Oh, wrong game.
Whoa! Flying Bale.
Whee! One. Nice one.
That one went full send somewhere. You might not be getting that one back. Here, let me see if I can't grab it with the trailer. I'll back the trailer in to see if I can't grab it, because it looks like it went in the pond. Oh, I enjoyed playing it. The problem was I played it too much. No worries. No worries there, Tarek. Got it. You used the reach of the trailer. I don't know where in the heck they expect me to get more bales than that, but apparently 21 isn't full on this. Must be 3 across the top. Yep.
Yeah, it's 3 across the top on that trailer.
Nothing but time. Get up, check to see who's streaming, play games all day till wife gets home. Sometimes. All right. There we go. That's the first 24. Yeah, I know that feeling, Cope. For me, with the back, even now, like, I've taken my meds this morning. I gotta do a set of meds here in a little bit. I've been taking these. I'm 50% over recommended dosage on the arthritis pain relief, the 650 milligram acetaminophen. And still, it's... yeah. I've gone up on my dosage of the duloxetine, the gabapentin. They're tripling my dose of that. And I have an appointment next week to go see the doctor that prescribed the duloxetine to see about getting that changed out with something else. So yeah. Well, see, in my case, it's literally lower back all the way up through my whole back. Just, it sucks. Hey there, Higgs Boson. Farming's going good. Just working our way through, getting things done. I'm gonna grab this and bring it back to the shop while Tarek keeps bailing. I'll get this topped off with seed and fert so we can get these other 2 fields done. Then we'll have to, I have to fertilize both the cotton fields again. Yep, that is the TLX 2022. It's available on all platforms, Cope. Unfortunately, it's osteoarthritis, potentially coupled with ankylosing spondylitis. So, unfortunately, not going away
No.
ever. But, you know, hopefully they get me some meds that allow it to be more tolerable.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Because if they can make the pain more tolerable so I can do a little more, that's, you know, that's a win. Yeah, it's unfortunately, and talking with the doctor, it's basically I was really physical activity my entire life, and
Yeah, me
with
too.
a
When I was
history
younger.
of arthritis in the family,
It's
you
kind of
know.
weird how something can change your life so dramatically. I mean,
Yeah.
I was so athletic when I was younger.
Yeah,
You
it's
know,
like,
there wasn't a day went by I wasn't doing some sort of sport. You know.
oh yeah, I mean I was always out biking or doing, you know, anything
Yeah.
really. It's like I was always really active, and then, you know, got working and my jobs were all really physical and no big deal, you
Yep.
know. It was that was great. It kept me in shape. It kept me doing stuff, and before you know it, it's like just
Map making is not a sport.
the
No, it
back
doesn't.
started getting worse and worse, and I've had back pain ever since I was 18, but
Yeah.
never to the degree it is right now.
Although some of the things I did when I was younger might have been a little bit crazy on and not help the situation. You know.
Yeah, well, and I think that's kind of in the same situation as me. It's like some of the stuff I did when I was younger probably did not do me any favors now.
No. Used my body when I was younger. I
Oh
can
yeah, I
pretty,
mean,
you know.
I lost track of how many times I was in the ER for doing something stupid.
I never actually had to break any bones, but I've done some pretty bad crashes on skiing and all sorts of crap.
Oh, yeah, I mean, I used to ski all the time, same thing, you
The
know.
Black Diamond Trails go straight. I would go straight down parts of them and
Oh,
race my
yeah.
brothers. Oh, and wipeouts on a Black Diamond Trail,
As
man.
far as
You tell
breaking
me.
bones, though, I've never really broken many bones, but being in the ER for different things, always
Yeah,
just, you know,
we played tackle
riding my
football every
bicycle and
weekend without
jumping,
pads.
jumping mountain bike trails and all this and that, and, you know.
Oh yeah, I tried to jump my brother's Volkswagen with my bike, and I had the height, but the bike went separately from me.
For me, it was actually jumping off the house directly into the pool. Uh,
Yeah. Oh, we used to jump into pools and stuff and into the lake, but try clearing a Volkswagen and ending up in the vegetable garden and getting a tomato spike stuck right in your side.
yeah.
That's
Oh.
Uh,
those are the kinds of
climbing
things.
trees, reach for a branch, break the branch, fall out of the tree,
Oh yeah,
hit
I
a
got a
bunch of
big scar on
branches
my
on the
leg
way
from.
down. That, you know.
I got a big scar on my leg from a tree branch that got stuck in my side from a sleigh riding accident. It just didn't, we got outdoors. We did things. King
Hmm.
of the manure pile was actually a thing. I know it's pretty
King of the
gross.
hay bale and everything else too. Yeah.
We played. Mom didn't like it when we came home after playing King of the Manure
This
Pile.
is the Platinum DLC map, Higgs. It's a 1x. It's a Giants map. It's absolutely fantastic. Uh, Beautiful map. I'm running a dedicated server right now for people to join. Um, I mean, this map, Giants outdid themselves with this map. It's primarily forestry, but I'm trying to make a go of it farming and stuff too. The Platinum DLC is definitely worth it. If you were to get just one of the DLCs, definitely the Platinum DLC is worth it. 60-something pieces of equipment, all aimed around forestry. Yeah, the Platinum expansion. New Komatsu harvesters. The Impex Hannibal harvester. I mean, this thing's an absolute brute. John Deere feller buncher. Grab up to 2 trees, lay them down in a pile. The John Deere skidder working winches. This here you can winch 15 tons behind the John Deere. So the way this works is you walk up, you cut the tree and it will grab a hold of it, and then you can go up to another one and it'll cut that and it'll hold both of them standing straight up. Then you can go over, lay them down in a pile.
Your cat is trying to get into your dresser.
Volvo excavators, grapples, processor heads, couplers to go with other stuff. You can put log grapples on there, wood cracker attachments for felling trees. They have a forestry mulching head. This here is for replanting, 240 saplings. I haven't used this one yet, but I'm interested in trying it out at some point. These fan zelts, another Volvo forwarder, a Kotschenruther tractor with all of its attachments. Again, winch up to 8 tons behind it, the log grapple on it. You've got the forestry winches. Yarders. This yarder will take up to 3... The yarders are wicked awesome. I'll show you those in a little bit. New logging trailers, some more Volvo equipment, Volvo wheel loaders. Check out that bad boy. It grabs, it'll swivel, and this thing can take an entire trailer of logs. No problem. Some Volvo trucks. New off-road Manitou forklift. Couple of low loaders. Buckets for everything. The rock breaking. Oh my gosh, the rock breaking. You have auto-loading shipping containers that on all platforms you can just auto-load wood into them and sell them off. You can mark trees with spray paint. Check this thing out. Skid steer attachment. I'm gonna go find a rock quick. Yeah, the jackhammer. So you find rocks on your property that you can jackhammer them apart and break them. They'll leave stones on the ground. And the animation and sound effect is fantastic for it. See, like, this area right here, I'm hoping to put a field on. That's why we've been clearing it. And I want to wrap the field around this pond here. They added, 2 new types of pines and a sequoia tree for the logging. Yep, not a problem there, Tarek. See, there's a couple of rocks right over here. Oh, I got stuck on a stump on the ground. and broken. There's even contracts for breaking rocks and stuff like that off of other people's property, where it'll spawn rocks for you to, with flags for you to go break them, and you get money for the rocks, or for breaking the rocks and stuff. So they added new forestry missions. They added new foliage around the ponds and stuff like that. With these streams, look at the streams. They look absolutely amazing.
Yeah, they do. The scenery they did on that map
Yeah,
is
I mean,
absolutely gorgeous.
even just the bushes and stuff like that and the forests look so much nicer.
The ponds with the lily pads, oh, very
Yep.
nicely done.
Yeah, let me get down to this bottom pond here where the lily pads are. You know, you've got all these forest tracks and stuff like that. The ponds flow from stream to stream, the cattails. You know, you got those beautiful cattails. Nope, no fishing, unfortunately. But just the way they did this, I mean, check out these lilies. And the lily pads and stuff. A buildable roller coaster that when you're done, you can ride it with multiple people. You drop off materials, and it builds over time. And by the way, on console, if you ride this 15 times, you get permanent super strength. How about building boats by dropping off materials? And then getting paid for the boat. You'll actually see the boat pop out, launch, and sail away, and then it'll start building another boat. I mean, they did an absolutely fantastic job with this map. You have an iron ore point where it produces iron ore for you to make metal, they added now. So this will just produce iron ore over time, and then you bring it to a furnace, and the furnace will produce rolls of metal. Yes, I am, because I don't have precision farming in right now. Chat voted it down. I put it to a vote, and chat voted it down. But they added a new barrel factory, a furniture factory, wood turner. They added a flooring factory, a pet accessories factory, a shingle factory, an art accessories factory. All just as part of the Platinum DLC, so... And that's on top of everything else, so at the end of the day, for, what, 18 bucks or whatever it is, 19 bucks, this one is 100% worth it.
Oh, Darius, what's that mod you use to tell you how full something is?
That's part of the... what the heck
Additional
is it?
game settings.
Additional game settings, yes. Should be on the mod hub.
That's in game.
In-game mod hub, yeah.
Yep, in-game mod hub.
Should have asked 14 seconds ago before I loaded the game.
I hear you there. Don't you hate it when you do that?
So, yeah, I mean, I'm keeping this, this save console compatible, so I can do, anytime I'm on Silverrun here, I host a dedicated server for people to join, hang out, doing forestry, working on the farm. We're doing pretty good, you know, we've got a fair amount of land now. Right now, I've been trying to concentrate on clearing these properties here, because I want to try and make a field that will go and cover all of this area here. Maybe not necessarily these couple of spots, but potentially even if I can get a decent console-compatible bridge to be able to span the streams in a nice way. But we got 2 good-sized cotton fields. This one's going to be corn. And then we're going to do soybean on that field just across there. I'm hoping to get some more productions added in as money allows and stuff like that. Really easy to make money on this map, though. It really is. I'm on normal economy, and every time we sell one of those containers, it's like 100 grand. One of the next big purchases, though, is going to be, we need a cotton harvester, obviously. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, they did an absolutely fantastic job with this map. Giants did. No, I mean, you don't need anything from the season pass to do extra stuff. I don't even have any of the other DLCs activated on this save. Oh yeah. Yeah, no, I mean as far as the DLCs go, this one here, you don't need anything else for it. The Kubota DLC was decent. You know, it gave you a decent amount of medium-sized tractors and stuff like that. Fairly usable equipment is what I would call it. The Vermeer pack is... Nah, they're all just hanging out. I can hear Scurvy typing away, and I'm sure NBC is... He was getting food.
He's stuffing his face.
And then Fummins is still there. He was just asking questions. Dave got quiet. He's probably getting food, too.
I'm here. I'm just...
Or he's working on the map.
Not interrupting you. That's all.
Yeah. And then, like I said, the Vermeer pack, if you like grass work and stuff like that, it added a few cool pieces to it. Awesome theme park. Yeah, no worries. No worries.
Dave, what's the difference between farm ID and property state?
Farmland ID is the ID of the farmland. Property state, I don't even know what the heck that is.
It's in the vehicles XML.
Oh, farm ID is the ownership.
Yeah,
Property
farm
state,
ID is
I think,
ownership, but...
Yeah, what farm, and the property state is probably leased or owned.
Owned or not owned, maybe.
Yeah, I think you have a different property state for a leased vehicle rather than an owned vehicle.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
I kind of cheated. I got tired of using those old things up at the mine.
Yeah.
So I just bought the small loader and a rock truck, and then just changed them to field ID or farm ID 0.
Oh, so
Mhm.
it's like you don't own them, but they're there anyway.
Yeah.
Where do you get wool for the cat post? You have to put sheep down, Farmer Marks. Which, if you plan on doing the boat, you also need a spinnery of some kind to turn wool/cotton into fabric for sails on the boat. Not a problem, Farmer Marks.
So I do have to say about Rockfest, they have an amazing soundtrack too.
I turn it off.
Oh, really? Oh, I like their
turn off-
soundtrack.
I
It's an
turn off-
awesome.
I turn off all soundtracks in all games. So I want to listen to music, I'll put on a radio.
Mm.
I'm funny that way, you notice?
I've noticed. Yeah, well, we all have our quirks.
I want to play a game, I play a game. If I listen to music, I'll turn on the radio.
Alright, and now we're on to our soybean field. For those wondering, the reason why only part of it's limed is the field actually got limed right before I bought it. But then I extended the field, so I had to spread lime on the outside edge where I extended it. I'm curious to see how long it's going to take those sequoias to get to full growth on this map. Guessing a couple of years in game.
I think the lodgepole pines grow the fastest.
I had left a video in, was it Streamer Talk or Modding Talk, one of the two. Somebody did the comparison on how much like volume, like wood chip volume there was, wood volume there was
Yeah.
to each,
Yep.
or the price of selling them, I think is what it was, not the wood
Yep.
chips, but
Which ones did you say? The sequoias?
yeah, how long it would take them to get to full growth.
21 months, according to the Farm Sim Academy tree
Oh.
types.
I was going to say it.
Nice. I haven't paid attention to the Farm Sim Academy lately.
Yeah, you got the lodgepole pines, which is 13 months. Then you got the ponderosa pine, which is 24 months.
Ah. It's the lodgepole that's the best selling too, I think, isn't it?
Yeah.
I like that these fences don't have collisions on them because they would be annoying as shit otherwise. Yeah, one of my tasks I've set myself to is over here where this equipment is. I want to put a couple of sheds over here, a small silo for crop. Yeah. I don't know if I think the way Dave's planning on setting it up is that we'll be using the iron ore instead of ore with the new stuff, but you'll still be able to use in some of the other ones from Silverrun, like the pet accessories and the art accessories and stuff like that.
Yep. Just different way of getting the ore.
The sawmill from County, that was a cool looking building, yeah.
Yeah.
The one that was animated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think there's still gonna be workers involved, right, Dave?
It's optional, but
It'll be
they'll be
optional.
there. It's gonna be the workers are gonna be a multiplier increase on the factory instead of required.
Oh, nice.
Same way with electricity workers, support and morale will all be 25% um
Multipliers.
multipliers, so up to 200%, obviously.
More to the point, do you mean workers as in the factories or workers as in on fields?
Workers in factories.
I know I was all about Bad Farmer.
A-fenting we will go, a-fenting
Okay.
we will go.
Just wanted to check.
Hi-ho the Dario, a-fenting we will go. Scurvy's 1167.
Yep. Mike Mitchell got that thing so buried.
Oh, he
I
did.
just
mean, that thing
started watching the YouTube video of him getting it buried, so he came close a couple previous videos, but yeah, I gotta watch that probably
he
tomorrow.
buried that one.
When he starts out the video, well, guys, this is what I was afraid of. You know that, oh, he done did it.
Mm-hmm. and nobody else around.
No, that's what sucks.
Yeah. Yep. I think it's interesting that Terminator didn't say anything when we asked him about a patch.
Mm. Probably just doesn't know anything yet.
Yeah. I mean, my initial estimate anyway was first or second week of December. Just because of the time for them to fix the issues, put it into a patch, and then have all of the different platforms approve the patch.
Mm-hmm.
Dropping stuff on the floor. Alright. Guessing Tarek has the bale wrapping done. Most likely. He's over next to the TLX, so I'm guessing he probably finished that off. Yes, the server is working. They verified that about an hour ago or so. Both servers actually are working. Looks like one could save $14. Yep. Yeah, the only DLC not included in the season pass was the Pumps and Hoses DLC. Hope the fertilizer holds out. I'm close to running out of fertilizer. I don't have it, Higgs. I don't know. I think some people use it, but I mean, I never picked that one up personally. I think Billy was using it at one point for the BGA part, but
Yeah. I've tried out some of the other stuff as well. It's not too bad. If you're on
What's
a
that?
small map,
the Pumps and
the
Hoses.
Oh.
pumps and hoses.
Yeah.
Aussie Wheels coming in with a hydrate. How you doing, Aussie Wheels?
I think NBC uses the most.
The Pumps
X-Man
and
used it a
Hoses?
lot too, for
Oh.
the modular or for the pumps.
Yeah.
But I haven't seen him around too much lately either.
Yeah, he's been around more this week than he has in a long
Yeah.
time. But he hasn't streamed.
You're
much.
right. I'll be doing some farm sim this weekend. For sure.
Yeah, I've definitely gotten the bug to get back into farming again. So. Alright. Fields planted. Let's get them rolled. Break out the old Mandako Storm here. I do like this roller. It,
Very nice roller.
It
I
forms
have
to
to
the
get that
ground a
roller.
lot better.
Oh.
Yes, this is the one that got stuck in the store when I bought it, yeah. But I like this one. It's a nice 5-plex. It covers a good area. And it molds to the terrain fairly well is one of the biggest reasons why I like it. If you're on a hill, it's not necessarily just going to keep skipping patches. It I mean, it has its limits, obviously. But it's a lot better than the in-game large rollers, that's for sure. It definitely requires some ponies to pull it around. Yeah, the other one was really rigid. This one at least gives you some flex in each of the different sections. So it helps with some terrain. I've got one area of that cotton field way over there that I've got to do a little bit of sculpting after we harvest because it's a little steep in one spot. This is a mod. It's on the in-game mod hub, all platforms. They also have a nice Mandako Storm cultivator on the in-game mod hub too. They're a brand I'd love to see actually come to Farming Simulator.
Mandako? Yeah.
Mhm.
Yep.
I know Millennial Farmer uses a lot of them.
Yes, he does. He has a Mandako roller, and he also has a
The Mandako Storm cultivator.
Doesn't he? Didn't he try out a
think
new one?
he might
year
have
too?
tried out. Yeah, this year he tried out another new one. I think.
Yep, from Mandako.
Yeah, it was more of a digger type.
Yeah, it was more of a cultivator, or more of a traditional chisel plow, or chisel cultivator than a, I think, a disc. They had discs in there, but it was also
yeah, it was like a chisel plow.
Yeah, it was more chisel points.
His new shed came out pretty nice.
I haven't. I'm behind on his video, so I gotta see.
He hasn't shown it off in a video yet, but his YouTube stories, you got to see it in one of the. Basically, you got to see it with the Anna and Didge playing around in the snow, and he kind of goes by it, and you can see the door. All
nice.
of that
cool.
Completed. Yeah, that's gonna be a nice shed for them.
Yeah.
With a 60-foot wide power lift door.
That's
a big door.
Yeah. Yeah. And they're getting new grain bins too, so.
Yeah, at some point. I saw Larson just finished getting theirs all fixed up.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, getting the roof put on that one that they were going to salvage.
Yeah, they repaired the roof on one, repaired the side on another. They ended up losing one bin to fix up two other bins, is what it amounted to.
Amounted to, yeah.
But yeah, they took down one of their small bins to fix the other two bins, and they're gonna pull out that concrete pad that was under it, and I think their plan is to eventually add more on the other side of those two they just put up.
Yeah, they need the space because they're picking up more acreage too, so. Which is great to see. So I mean, that's awesome to see their farm succeed. So, and Big Swede's getting his own land too, so that's awesome to see as well.
Yeah, Cole was talking about picking up a bunch more land as well.
Yep. Which you need to survive in these days.
Well, I mean, not just to survive either, but at the same time, you've got, like a lot of people have said, there's a lot of older farmers that are retiring, and not a lot of people getting into farming.
No,
so
not a lot. Yeah.
When before you know it, farms just by necessity of the land around them get bigger and bigger.
Yep.
Because somebody's got to do it.
Yep.
Wow, that's a mouthful for a jackass doing a bot follows. By bots. Follows.
Wow, holy smokes.
He gone.
That is the longest spiel I've ever seen for somebody that's here, buy followers, and blah blah blah.
Yeah, I had
That-
a good one this morning. It
that
was
was
like
a-
4 or 5. That's like a paragraph long. It's just like, okay, they put some time and effort into it, but you're going to get banned. So it's just like, sorry.
Yeah. That's why I looked at that one, and it was like first time chat, but it was this big long blurb, and then about three words in, buy followers. Fuck off.
Yeah. Oh well. Oh well.
Not buying followers.
Don't need followers. Just need follow people watching.
Yeah, I
I
could
want to
give a
get
shit if
Twitch partner.
It's like I could give a shit if I've got 200,000 followers if
I want to make
nobody's
Twitch partner.
if nobody's actually watching.
Yeah, one of these days. One of these days.
If you want to keep working on the logging there, Tarek, you're welcome to do that. We do need another container, I believe. Let's buy one of those. Moldo, Corda, Moldo, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the channel. I apologize. Don't know how to pronounce your last name there. But welcome in. Yeah, Corda. It's the CIU. My brain is just like.
Yeah.
Just major brain cramp as to how to pronounce that.
Yeah.
Kordakai?
Uh,
It could be, yeah.
Cordakai, yeah.
And here we go.
There we go.
Nope, here we go.
What's that?
Level 70. Oh,
About time.
I know.
job.
Thank you. Made it before Wreckfest. Sweet.
Alright. Yeah, we got this one field left to roll. Won't take us too long. Another nice thing about this roller. Goes quick. As soon as we're done this, we can go back over to the grass field. Make sure everything's picked up over there, get that limed, and then start rolling that. Get Tarek working on the logging up on the hill over there. Be nice if they could fix those flickering trees too. It's like just on the range of their LODs.
Yep.
Oh, I remember from being around $4 a month for 4 players. How can I get a copy of the roller you got there? This roller is on the in-game mod hub Aussie Wheels. And right now I'm just private hosting this dedicated server Higgs. As far as a like Very Games or G Portal or something like that, it's probably from in-game options. It's around $1 a player or so, yeah. But I'm just when I go to play on here, I just hit the multiplayer option, create a game off the save, and people are welcome to join, and then I stream when I'm playing it. If I'm on Wolf Creek, that one, of course, I play. You gotta use the forklift that's there, Tarek. Just pick it up and set it on the back, and it will snap on. And then make sure you unstrap and strap to keep it on the trailer. But yeah, this game, especially with the addition that they added of the working winches with this DLC and the yarders and stuff, is really, really awesome. Just want to say something really quick. Sorry if you've seemed off the last couple of days and you're typing. These new meds you're taking cause you have mood swings. Love you guys. Not a problem, Cope.
Yeah, no worries.
I know how that goes. Switching meds is never fun. There we go. Rolling is done. Gonna park this over here in the future farmyard. Should be plenty of room there to pop in a grain bin and a couple of little sheds for equipment. Alright, wrapping is done, and it looks like Tarek got everything picked up. All but one bale, apparently. I will soccer it back over here into the corner. Nope, nope, that's pulling of wheels. I said soccer. Not ride the bale. Push the bale. Nice, 49 bales it looks like off of that. Not too bad at all. Cope is wondering if you've made the Invoker yet, Scurvy. Didn't you say you tried it and you didn't like it with the caster or whatever? Oh,
He's
there.
ignoring you.
Well, it's almost 7 o'clock. He has to run and hide now, so he's not here for breakfast.
Who's that? What? Huh?
What?
Oh,
Huh?
there
What?
he is.
What? What? Yep. That's what I thought.
No, Cope was asking about the Invoker. How's it going there, Neon?
Evoker, I'll be probably doing some streaming of fail healing tomorrow.
Fail healing?
I'm not going to DPS fail healing. Yeah, I'm not playing DPS on it.
Is it that bad?
I'm not used to DPSing a caster. Is more of it, so it's nothing. The class, it's me, so I'm not used to it yet. So,
Yeah.
and plus I get faster dungeon queues with healing. So,
Yeah.
but yep, my paladin just hit 70.
Nice.
Mm-hmm. Third or fourth in my guild.
There you go. Nice.
Yep.
Get this field spread with lime, then we'll get her rolled up quick. Though we will be heading over to raid Mr. NBC here in a little bit.
Do we have to?
Indeed.
Oh, him again.
Yep.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
If you use a grass roller to roll your grass fields, it will speed up the growth cycle by 1 and fertilize it by 1 by rolling it. So you'll actually get more cuttings for rolling, plus you get a free fertilizing state out of the rolling. A little bit of lime in the water. Never hurt nobody. I think the last time I checked, I was around 13 or 1400 trees that we've cut down on the map. Yeah, it's a good money maker doing grass to silage. That's why one of my first fields I wanted to do a grass field, because they're easy to cut, maintain, do whatever. No, every now and then I just go in and I check on a single player save. See how many hours I've been playing, how much stuff I've done. Because it still keeps track of it. You just don't know until you go into single player. How's it going there, Mr. Matt? It varies whether or not you're using precision farming, whether you've got weeds turned on, stones turned on. Like, I don't have stones turned on this. I don't have weeds turned on. I do have periodic plowing turned on. So there's a lot of variables that go into what the proper order might be. And how much yield you truly want to get out of it, because some of the stages, like if you don't have precision farming on, mulching the field gets you a little bit of yield. But for the amount of time it takes you to mulch the field, is it really worth that a little bit of extra yield or not? So I don't typically mulch, but if you've got weeds turned on, plowing every time, yeah, but mulching is only like a 2% bonus to your yield. So is it even going to be really a negligible amount? On 100,000 liters, you're talking, what, 2,000 liters extra? And if you've got weeds turned on, if you plow every time, it prevents weeds from showing up. If you're doing an actual like plow. So yeah, it's time versus rewards. So if you want to get your maximum yield, yeah, you'd have to mulch, but it's one of those things that there's no real big mulchers. So you end up using a small mulcher, takes forever, or hire a worker, whatever. So, you know, a lot of it comes down to how much time do you have, how much... yeah, I mean, if you're using one of the 50-meter mulchers, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Get this last little strip before I go and forget about it. Yeah, the AI worker pay is a little high, but you can control that to an extent as well, Mr. Matt, if you just slow down time while you hire the worker. They'll get a lot more done. Ah, does it? You got a 3080? Nice. Yeah, I'm still on the 3060 Ti, and no plans on upgrading a graphics card anytime soon. Always seems high no matter how slow the clock runs. Yeah. You got the 10 gigabyte version? There you go.
Welcome back.
I don't know if it's welcome yet.
I always
Oh,
want
no.
you to come back.
I got no freaking volume.
No volume.
That's
Yeah.
a first from NBC. No
What do you-
volume.
No volume.
No
Yeah.
sound whatsoever in Streamlabs.
You broke it.
Just give me a couple minutes, Darius, if you don't mind.
No worries. Once he's up and running, we'll give Mr. NBC a raid and watch the Wreckfest activities. You blame scurvy, Tim. It was NBC that broke it.
How's it my fault?
How's it going, Zippy? Refill the old lime. Alright there, Tarek. Appreciate your help. I should be on, tomorrow morning again sometime. Tomorrow's Wednesday. Maybe I'll do a wacky Wednesday tomorrow. See if the stream cooperates this time. Last time I did a wacky Wednesday, it took a dump the minute I changed games. Apparently, Streamlabs doesn't like a couple of the games I had on my wacky Wednesday schedule.
Ah.
Well, I went into Timberborn. Tim redeemed it, and I went into Timberborn, and it's like the entire stream took a dump. But then when I got doing some testing, it was Timberborn coupled with just, I don't know if it was a graphics driver problem or what, but when I was in Streamlabs and moving around in Timberborn, it started looking like a slideshow.
Huh. Weird.
And I wasn't maxing my graphics. I mean, it's not like anything was getting pushed on my system. But
Yeah.
if I started moving around the map, it just absolutely took a dump.
Gotta get back into KSP. I want to see some of that.
Yeah, gotta get into some KSP too. Maybe
Before
tomorrow
I
can be some
decide to buy
KSP.
it.
The
KSP.
problem was I was watching somebody else play Kerbal Space the other day, and they were doing some shit. And I was looking at it
Kerbal
going
Space
like, oh my, it just blew my head, brain gone. I was like, yeah, no, huh. I sure hope the hell they have that in a tutorial somewhere, because I ain't got a friggin' clue. But of course the guy's got like 13,000 hours playing Kerbal, so... It's like, I hope it's not all that complex. He's writing code for the rockets to do different things and this and that. I'm like, I really hope I don't have to get into that, because I don't know none of that shit. Yes, it would be EJSA, as a matter of fact, Higgs. Yep. Oh yeah, I've been hanging out in his channel quite a bit, watching him play some Kerbal. Space News, he's really, really knowledgeable. He taught himself like rocketry. It's pretty impressive, but you know, he'll do breakdowns of all the major events and stuff like that, so I watch him quite a bit. And he was making a new space shuttle in KSP, and it's just like watching him do it and everything that went into it, and I was like, nope. Yeah. Alright, finally the grass field will have the lime put on it. Let me know when you're ready there, Mr. MDC.
Yeah, I had to do a reboot, see if that does it. But right now I got no sound.
Gotta love it.
Windows update.
No,
I
that's the problem.
did a restart on my computer the other day, and it pops up, hey, you're eligible for Windows 11. Screw you, I don't want Windows 11.
I like Windows 11.
I love Windows 11.
Higgs
Except when it comes
Boson
time for
coming in with a
no.
prime sub. Thank you very much for that, Higgs. I do greatly appreciate the support. Yeah, I'll get around to it at some point. It's just one of those, like, I don't want to deal with it right now.
Yeah, I hear you there.
I have zero
The reason why
complaints
I did,
with
I wanted
Windows
to make
11
sure Farm
itself.
Sim worked.
There. Field limed.
For the most part, those challenges that are up there, the tournaments, are pretty easy. It's just to figure out the big monthly one that I gotta work on. I won the race, but apparently didn't do enough damage.
And Jack Farms 246, thank you for the follow. Welcome into the channel. How are you doing this evening?
I like doing those dailies because every now and then you find a vehicle that actually performs really well that you wouldn't drive.
There you go. Yep.
On a certain track type, you know?
Yeah, this is a modded grass roller. It was on the in-game mod hub, all platforms. It's a Dalbo grass roller. It basically, they took the two in-game rollers and made them grass rollers. So I figured this one would be just fine because it's way bigger than the other grass roller. This should take care of needs rolling on this. Let's take a look. Oh, this isn't the right type of rolling for that. Oh well. I'll have to come back over here at some point and roll it with the other roller. Next time I cut, maybe. Yep. Oh, that's right. Real quick, right before we leave, let me go, I'm going to go drop this thing of logs quick. I wanted to show you the yarders, Higgs. They look fantastic. Oh, nice. He got another, trailer fully loaded up, ready to go. Left the truck running.
That's only diesel fuel. It's only $6 a gallon.
Yep.
Only $6
So
a
this is
gallon.
the bigger yarder. You set it up. I'm just gonna, I know there's a tree laying down over here already. We're gonna grab it quick. Should be right there. Set that to that tree there. I just hit R. I called the cable. You can see the car at the bottom of the F1 menu. You can see my position related to the tree in the yarder and where the car is. Yeah, but this is in-game. This is how they added it in-game. Hit the button, drag it up. R again, I can hit X. Disable the carriage follow mode, hit X. And away it goes. And it's going to drag itself all the way up to the landing deck. Again, you can see right there on the F1 menu how it's working. It gets there. V, R, and it's coming back to me. It dropped the tree at the landing deck, and it's on its way back. They also added now a tilt function for the equipment. So when you're picking up, you get the cut, it'll go back to the beginning of the log and then start cutting it. So like this thing, I love this thing for processing. Nope. Nope, you only need the tractor to move it around and unfold it initially. After that, it runs on its own. And I like that also, like, if there's nothing around to anchor, it'll go to the ground, but if there's trees or stumps nearby, it'll actually anchor off the trees. See, this one here is just anchored into the ground, but the other ones are anchored off the trees because there's trees around. And this rope will go out a long ways. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I mean, it'll just make random points into the ground, but if it's near other trees, it'll mount them right off the trees. It's really cool. So it just, you know, you press R and it will follow you. I'm gonna cut down this tree. Oh, hold on first. We gotta mark it with an X. This tree's gonna get cut down, right? Just because. How's it going there, little demon? B R X J. Oh, there we go. Back you go. Good to hear. Gonna go right through my Volvo. Oh yeah, you can load up to 3 tons per carriage on this one. The smaller one is 1.5 tons per carriage. So I'm hoping that FDR comes out with a big semi-trailer one that's, you know, 60, 70 feet tall, can take like 10 ton, you know, one of those monster yarders. But this, the way they did it, is actually really, really good. But just looking at the forest with the new Ponderosa pines, the lodgepole pines, they look absolutely fantastic in the woods. The spruces, I mean, they really did do a fantastic job with this map. Visually, it is amazing.
All right, bud, we're gonna roll with what we've got. We have no transitions, but all the other sounds are working, so I'll be up there.
Alright, I am gonna get the raid started to Mr. NBC Master Dad. He is in Wreckfest. That's probably the sound of everybody jumping up there now. So, appreciate you all coming and hanging out. It has been awesome, as always. I do appreciate that resub there, Higgs. And, we should be live again sometime tomorrow in the morning. It'll be an earlier stream than today. Probably start out in some Farm Sim with the Wacky Wednesday enabled, so people can redeem channel points to roll for me to switch to a random game. But otherwise, yeah. You all have yourselves a great night. Give Mr. NBC my regards, and we will see you guys next time.